Good morning. It's a wonderful morning. I have received a new coffee cup. It says, "Hello, lovely," which I am. Mm. The spirits came to me early this morning, and they were trying to protest makeup. And I will say this: I was like, "Look, if you're using it for, a costume to play dress up." If you're doing it in fun, then okay. But if you're doing it to draw in a lustful eye, you know, to draw in that male's eye, to paint yourself up, to let them know that you're available for prostitution, then no, it's not all right. Makeup is not a gender thing. The Indians put on their war paint. It was to let them know that they were ready for war, or, make face decorations have been used by many for different reasons as expression. And nowadays, it's used for prostitution. It's to both male and female put it on their face to announce themselves that they are sexually available. And that's what it is, it's prostitution. They're either doing it in fornication or prostitution. That's it. There's no else denying it. And if you're putting on makeup to enhance your features because you think you're not pretty to others, then you're still trying to draw in a lustful eye. Because let me tell you something. When men see a painted up face, and this is the truth of it, they see something that is sexually available to them. That's just what it is. Because that's why women paint up their face to lure in the eye. And I tell you, when you paint up your face, you damage your spirit. And I'm not trying to be hateful about it or throw stones. But basically, what you're saying to yourself is you're not appealing enough for others to find you attractive. And that's just not true. You know, humans need to get back to who they are naturally, and stop trying to hide behind a fake face. Stop trying to enhance the eyes, the lips, the nose, whatever, because that's not your fucking eyes, that's not your nose, that's not your mouth. So why paint it up to be? There's no reason. Just be your fucking self. Now, if you want to play dress up and be creative, then whatever. There's a difference in playing in costume and then playing in a different. That's not playing. When the majority of women put on a fake face, they're not playing. They're not in costume. They're just trying to put out a false image of themselves because they don't look like that. False hair. If someone doesn't love you for who you are, then what's the fucking point? Because the body ages. Yes, it does. It gets older, and if that person's just with you for your looks, they're not going to stay with you. And there's lots of women and men that, once they get to a certain age, their partner leaves them because they have no love for them. It don't matter what your gender is, because they lost what attracted their partner in the first place, and all it was looks. And those that are just, going in for the looks are superficial bitches. because they're not worried about the mind. They're not about the heart. They're not about the true body. They're not concerned about the health or safety or how that person is feeling in body. They're just superficial. And one needs to stay away from that kind of people. So, don't draw them in. I'm not downing women. I'm not criticizing. I'm not hating. I'm not throwing stones. I'm just saying, don't do those things. And I say to the spirits, there's no convincing me because I've been there and fucking done that. So there's no manipulation in the question. If you want to dress up in costume and go play and, have an imagination, okay. If you want to put on makeup to draw in a lustful eye and put yourself out there in advertisement, no, that's not okay. Am I going to condemn or judge you for it? No, I'm just going to tell you the truth of what it is. And that's my take on makeup. And I say to those, both men and women out there, that if someone is putting on a fake face, then they're putting on a fake front. They're going to be posers no matter what. They're not themselves. They ain't being real. They ain't being genuine. So you cannot trust them because they are trying to deceive you. They don't know themselves yet. Oh. That's what it is. That's what makeup is to attract. Nowadays, that's what it is, to attract a lustful eye. It's deception. It's putting on a false image and a false front. And it's wrong, bitches. Wrong.